So, as Kim mentioned earlier in the video and this evening, the impact that a ministry like this has around the world would never be possible without a host of ministry partners resourcing the ministry, equipping the staff and the volunteers who get to do the work every single day, and for those who are laboring in the field on a regular basis. So to recognize the long-term and faithful partners, I'd like to introduce Kim Slusser-Carlson, Board Chair of Accessible Hope International. Kathy, please come forward.
Thank you. And Ken, I was a high school English and journalism teacher for 8 years. I'm going to let you do whatever you want with those words. I think that's great. It's been my privilege and my joy to walk alongside Women of Hope International, now Accessible Hope International, for many years in various roles, everything from staff care to processing the aftermath of Ebola. Are you missing my beautiful face? Thank you. To helping come alongside some of the curriculum development, and then board service, and now board chair. And I've had a front row seat to the joys and the challenges of starting a ministry and keeping a ministry moving, but also seeing the gift of valuable ministry partners who come alongside in prayer and giving and support and encouragement. And a startup ministry is not for the faint of heart. We are 10 years in because of people like you. And for it to succeed, we need long-standing, faithful partners that walk with us and that provide the resources, the funding, the prayer that are vital to fighting a battle. That's really what we're doing. I love when Kim talks about setting captives free. When we look at that scripture, captives don't want to be held. We're not just trying to coax people out. We are inviting them to be set free because they're his image bearers. So aligning with Eugene Peterson's definition of discipleship, of having a long obedience in the same direction, that's what it takes for a ministry to begin and then to begin to produce work. And we would like to recognize tonight and appreciate those who have walked this long obedience with us. So in your program, you have an honor roll of sorts of people who have partnered with us, faithfully supporting the ministry for 7 years or more, and who are still faithful. As I read the names aloud, I'd like to ask you to hold your applause until the end, when I will ask anyone whose name is on the list and who's here tonight to stand so that we might recognize and appreciate God's love through them together. So in honor of our faithful long-term ministry partners, John and Mandy Amagliani, Taylor and Katie Ballion, Matt and Lauren Bigger, Ken and Lori Bond, Jean and Catherine Bouvet, Michelle Bouvet, Dick and Dorothy Butler, Jeff and Carrie Jo Kane, Brian and Katie Cantrell, Paul and Joyce Childs, Paul and Jenny Christensen, Gary and Rosa Cockrell, Mary Cooley, Dennis and Karen Cooley, Jeremy and Chris Dickinson, Vaughn Driggs, Josh and Mary Edwards, Ken and Christine Erickson, Maria Froley, Herb and Robin Greenspan, Rich and Amy Hawkins, Donna Hayes, Van and Ashley Jones, Simon and Nancy Jude, Jeremiah Cargbo, Tiana Cargbo, Kim Cargbo, Dale and Mary Kimball, Les and Diane Kimball, Joan Kindy, Doris Cull, Gladius Lewis, Al and Christine Lucas, Sue McFarlane, Keith and Linda Mack, Jim and Dee Malco, Randy and Kathy Markham, Kelsey Martin, Jennifer Martin, David and Christy McNeely, Helene Miller, Henry and Beverly Millies, Edith Mitchell, Jeff and Carol Moore, Paul and Linda Neely, Pamela Novak, Gil and Elmarie Odendahl, Jeffrey and Ann Ogard, John and Arlene Orbeck, John and Barbara Osborne, John and Cherie Osborne, Chris Powell, Walter and Eva Lee Reynolds, Michael and Toby Robeson, Larry and Jean Rupp, David Rupp, Donald and Anna Schweikert, Kathy Slusser-Carlson, gave me a moment's pause, what? Don and Lorraine Summerlot, Mark and Anne-Marie Trombold, Shelley Welch, Aaron and Stephanie Rassman. If you're here tonight and your name was on this list, would you please stand so that we might thank you for your faithful service and partnership. Thank you so much. Our servers are coming around with a small gift of appreciation to you. And please accept this as a small token of our deep thankfulness. I told Kim I loved looking around this room tonight during dinner. And something palpably beautiful is here because of long-term givers and new givers, people that have joined us in recent years. And for those of you that have joined the ministry team in recent years, we also express our deep gratitude and continued invitation, looking forward to this shared long walk together. We walk a shared road of hope, as Peterson says, in confident, alert expectation that God will do what he said he will do, and we will share the joy and challenges of this ministry with you in the years ahead.